I'm back. Oh my god. What is this? I haven't used this camera in, it's been too long. This best gloss, it is Rosy Plump by La Bleu Gloss. I don't even know how to say it. It's like I've got lip filler again. I actually need to go get my lips done. But let's talk all of that goss in a sec. Let's find somewhere to pull up and answer some questions. Hi. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm here, and I need to stop looking at myself in the viewfinder because you're right here. And hi, and I appreciate you being here if you are. This is insane. It's been, I need to turn my car off. That's better. It has been a good while since I have been here and giving you a life update. You have no idea how much has happened behind the scenes. It is insane. Insane. But it's 2023. It's a full rebirth. Let's get into it. What's new? Lighten it up in here. Is that a bit better or is that too bright? It might be a bit too bright. That's better. Okay. 11:11 on the timer. Oh yeah, that's one thing. Got a few tattoos. Got one here and I have one on the back of my neck. I'll insert a photo so you know what it looks like. Well, that's new. I always said I was never getting tattoos. I've probably said it here before that no, it's not gonna happen, or like if I do, it'll be just for my kids. Look, heartbreak, trauma, growth changes you. And that's why I put on my story for you guys to ask me a bunch of questions that you've been wanting to know, or updates or whatever. Now this looks too bright. Oh gosh. The lighting because of the clouds, just because it's a gross day today, is leaving me a little bit of an issue because it keeps getting light and then dark. All right, would love to see more about books. Yes, oh my gosh. I love books at the moment. You know why I love books? I love Colleen Hoover specifically because she writes the best, how do I say this? Kind of like book porn. It's like love, romance, sex, all of that jazz. Like, I don't read it because of that. I just read it because I love the love. I love love, full stop. And I've been reading most of her books. I've read Ugly Love. I've pretty much read It Ends With Us, but I left it in Sydney and it never got back to me. So I rebought it and I'm gonna reread it. And then I just am about to finish, like I'm literally a few pages off of Reminders of Him. So good. So good. Also the 9th of November, also so good. I think I'm liking the book I'm reading now a little bit more than I did 9th of November, but you know, they're both really good. All of them are really good. I also want to read She's on the Money. I know that that's not really like a book that's, it's more like about money obviously, because you girl can't save. I had one of the girls saying everything, work, what happened to uni, relationships, future goals, 5-year plan, uni, dropout, fat, dropout. You know what? And it's so okay to drop out, and it's so okay to switch courses and take gap year. There is no right or wrong way to do anything. You do you. If you don't enjoy your course, why waste your HECS debt on something you don't love and enjoy? So I am here, a uni dropout. I was studying to be a midwife. I was doing nursing first. I wanted to do I wanted to do a double degree of nursing and midwifery. And I decided, as much as I'm still so in love with midwifery and babies and everything birth, I decided that it's not really for me to work in a hospital for the rest of my life. After COVID kind of hit, it really opened my eyes to the hospital system and the medical system, whatever. And that's a long story, but I don't really want to work in a hospital. I would prefer to express myself through my creativity, and that being social media. So that's kind of the path I want to go down. My relationship. Obviously, that's a juicy question. We all want to know the answer. Yes, if you have been a while, have you been a while? If you've been around for a while, you would know that me and my ex split up. I don't think that there's bad blood between us. I guess we were together for 5 years, from the age of 14 to 19. Yeah, so like we just outgrew each other, you know, like you can't, yeah. Oh my God, how do I explain this? I don't want to hurt feelings, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but you know, you can just fall out of love with someone. I didn't see a future anymore. Not that he was a bad person. We just didn't suit each other, and it kind of, for a while, and this might hurt feelings, but it felt like more of a friendship than a relationship, and he can probably agree with that. Anyway, future goals, 5-year plan. Obviously, I would love to get a full-time job in social media doing like content creation, management. I would love also to do like a photography course. I want to get a good camera. I want to do not just photography, but I want to do videography as well. So I want to do a bit of both. It's just a bit of like, where do I start? You know, it all just seems too overwhelming, and I don't really have the money right now to just spend it on a good camera and a good video camera. Like, I know all the basics and I've got the creativity for it, but I don't have the money. And I'm trying to save because I don't know if I want to move interstate because that's where the work is. And I also really, really am dying to travel. So my head is a little bit all over the place. I'm just letting life just play itself out and things kind of just come and they happen as they're supposed to. I'm just trusting the universe. Where are you currently working? So I'm currently working at a beautiful little cafe slash restaurant down in Glenelg. It's only about 2 years old. On the weekends we have DJs, like a bit of a nightclub. It's amazing. I'm loving it. It is the perfect job for me to just be able to go to and then walk away and leave it there. Like, I don't take it home. I can kind of come home, focus on my business. I don't even know if that's something that I talked about in my last update. I own a business, a small business. No one but close friends and maybe some people I told when I was drunk know about it. It is something that I do for myself. That's why I don't tell people. It's a long story. I've talked about it before on social media. You probably heard. So I do that in my spare time. And then some freelance social media stuff as well. Where do you get your motivation for the gym? I'm struggling with starting. I have ups and downs of the gym. Sometimes I'm really motivated, sometimes I'm really not motivated. I feel like what motivates you is the progress, but then, you know, I get the whole I haven't started yet and obviously you haven't seen the progress. I bought a pre-workout. That really motivated me because it gave me energy. It made me feel good when I got to the gym. I didn't feel like tired. Obviously you want to like be positively reinforced to go to the gym. So you want to relate good things to the gym. If you don't really have the best experiences at the gym, then you're not going to want to go. I have had a really good experience at the gym. I go to 2 gyms because I live in 2 separate houses. That's not really what you asked, but sorry, my brain's like all over the I'm so excited but I'm like all over the place. Yeah, pre-workout really helped. Also, I went onto TikTok and I created folders in my saved of different workouts. So like hamstrings, glutes, quads, you know, chest, biceps, back, shoulders, all of it. I've got a folder of every single one and I save the best videos that I find in there and I look at those hot, stunning girls and I'm like, I want to look like that. So that's what motivates me to go. Also, every time a guy kind of gives me the cold shoulder or like doesn't catch up with me or doesn't re-catch up with me, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what if I'm not good enough? And I'm like, you are good enough. You are good enough for yourself and you're good enough for the right person. They're obviously not the right person. So, I don't know, that motivates me to go to the gym and just focus on myself and put my headphones in and just disconnect from the world. And then I have a bunch of random creepy comments because if you haven't noticed, my Instagram went poof. So I have a really bunch of like creepy international people following me now. Not that that's bad, I'm not being racist, I'm just saying what I can see. Okay, so my last video obviously was about 2 years ago and it is reading assumptions about me, and I wanted to rewatch that and answer some of those assumptions now, 2 years later. Also, I was in my hot girl era in this. Long hair, beautiful straight teeth, I had aligners. That's a long story. I forgot to wear them when I went away. Yeah, it's really sad. I probably should actually contact them about it. Oh, I need to make a new intro. How was the intro? I made a new one. Was it good?
Really shows how far forward I sit. Alright, hi guys. Welcome.
Yeah, I probably should have moved my chair back. That's better.
You guys to comment.
Oh god, I've got a really bad list.
Assumptions about me, and then I thought, well, I know that a lot of you guys don't have Instagram. Whoa, TikTok vlog.
Yeah, you should see my setup I got going on here. Look, let me show you.
You don't drink often, but when you do, you get super drunk. That's funny because last night I went out for dinner and I had 1 champagne and it was quite like a large glass and I got like halfway through and my eyes were already struggling to focus. The girls were just joking because like it goes...
Okay, pretty much I answered no, I don't really drink. And that I went out and I had one drink and whatever. Yeah, champagne, gone. One drink, can't focus, can't look, and blind. I have now started drinking more. I love, and these didn't exist back then, but South Avenue seltzers. Oh, chef's kiss. If the people from South Ave are watching this, please hit me up. I really want to work with you. They actually are based in SA, so I could organize something like that, but oh my gosh. And they're 1.3 standards, so they get you gone. They get you proper gone. So I do drink now. Before, I had a lot of anxiety in my past relationship. I don't know the trigger of that or if it's just my age, but I'm better now. Like, I don't nearly have as bad anxiety. Maybe it's the people that I hang around with, because anxiety is all about the mental state and relating bad things to something, and then that's how you get triggered, whatever, you know. I had to clear some storage, and now I'm not going to be where I was positioned before. Damn it.
You lost your virginity at 14.
Yes.
15, I think.
Okay, it was nearly 15.
You will get married to your current boyfriend. You're really shy when you first meet people.
I'm still shy in some regards, but I've definitely learned how to be more open and create conversation, and I feel like I'm a whole new person in that respect. Like, before, I reckon I would like meet someone and kind of just hide behind my partner or my friends, or, you know, because I was just so self-conscious and uncomfortable in my body. But now I think I'm a lot more confident, and I thank my girlfriends for that. Em and Ali, you guys have totally brought me out my show.
Loves beers, loves to hide it. I will have a beer.
I will have a beer still. Like, I love a good Great Northern. Alright, they're not really that great of assumptions. So let's just spit out a bunch of new facts about me. I went back blonde. I was brown for a while. I cut my hair off because it was so unhealthy. I go to the gym now. Obviously, most of you guys have seen that. I'll put a little bit of like a transformation thing going on here. I'm so proud of myself, to say the least. I was so uncomfortable in my body, and I have never felt better. I have two of the most amazing friends in the world, and you know what, when people say you'll know when you find your people, like, and I, you know, in past friendships, like, as great as they were, they have been nothing like these two girls, and you won't know it because you're not their friends, but like, and I don't really post heaps about our friendships because it's so, when we're together, we just don't go on our phones. We just have so much fun. They're so supportive. They give me advice, whether it's something I want to hear or something that I don't want to hear. It's just the best. They are the best. My like soul sisters, seriously. Oh my god, my phone is popping off. Woohoo! If there was any state that you would want to move to, where would you want to go? I'm going, I went to Sydney and I fell in love with the place. I fell in love with the people. It was like just amazing, right? But I actually got a job interview and was so close. Like, I pretty much got a job over there, and then I realized that like I don't think that I want to live in Sydney because like the amount of money that I would make yearly plus rent and like food and just like everything, it wouldn't benefit me as much as if I got the same sort of job either in Adelaide or in like say Queensland. I don't really want to move to Melbourne. I'm gonna say if I'm gonna go anywhere, I'm either gonna go Gold Coast probably or Brizzy. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere else because I've got family over there and friends over there as well. All right, I'm gonna end this video off because you guys have been amazing. If you're still here, thank you so much, with my next big goal in life. And I think that I obviously want to get a job in social media, like content and all of that sort of stuff. So I want to land like a good paying job, and I want to work, and I obviously want to find someone. Maybe I'm definitely not looking, but I'm not open. I'm just kind of living day to day by myself. The right person comes along, you know. I don't think anyone's ready for a relationship. I'm going in like 500 different paths here. My main goal in life right now is I would love to start a business. Like, I am absolutely inspired. There's a couple boys that live in Adelaide, Cooper, and I forget the other guy's name, who started a business called Your Love's Outdated, so like outdated, and they have done so amazing, and I'm so inspired by them. And I was like, you know what, I want to do something like that. I don't necessarily want to go down the path of clothing lines just yet. I feel like that's definitely something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm not going to give away all my business secrets, but I think for now I'm kind of interested in doing a podcast, because I feel like I could talk forever, not just by myself, like with my girls, like Ali and Em, like us three. Sometimes we'll be having a conversation about just life, about something, and we're like, we should have recorded that, because we give the best advice to each other, and like we're kind of like giving the advice like to ourselves, or we're like hypocrites because we don't take the advice. But I made a video on TikTok the other day about Snapchat and how toxic Snapchat is and blah 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 blah, and people loved it. I got so many messages. They were like, oh my god, thank you so much, that really opened my eyes. And I was like, oh, I really should make more videos like that, because I don't know, I'm just full of wisdom, I guess you could say. No, I'm just kidding. That's a little bit of my goal and where I'm at in life right now. I'm not studying, I'm just working and saving and living and loving and, you know, all of that jazz. Been focusing on improving myself and who I am as a person. And I think that if you met me now and you knew me back when I was on YouTube like 2 years ago, you would be like, wow, I love you, because I love myself more. Oh my god, I sound so up myself, but I'm literally like, I'm just saying that as a person, I have improved so much, and I care so much more about everyone else around me, but I also find the time to give myself that love that I deserve. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for chatting. Love you so much. Follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, keep up to date. I would love to do some more videos. I was hoping I'd smash out a bunch of awesome travel stuff this summer, but it just didn't happen. I've been battling with life and trying to get to where I am today, and I just was living in the moment most of it, which I highly suggest you do. My phone currently, not right now, but lives on Do Not Disturb, because I have decided that I don't want my phone telling me when to look at it and telling me when whatever. When I'm ready to look at my phone, I will pick it up and then look at the notifications. Anyway, long story. I love you guys. Have a safe day, a safe life, have a whatever, you know, I love you. Thank you so much for being here.